All right.
So welcome to Shotgun Reviews.
Okay, yeah, that's our new name now.
We just got back from Cinderella,
Yeah, Cinderella.
and going in, I did not know what to expect from this movie.
Yeah, neither did I. I was kind of expecting just another Maleficent or Alice in Wonderland where it really screws up the tale we know. Hey, you're moving in front of my front of the okay. Is that okay? All right.
Yeah, just
So-
a slight adjustment. So your thoughts?
This one actually stays closer to the basic structure of the actual story more than something like Maleficent or Alice in Wonderland.
I did like it.
Yeah.
For what I got. What was your favorite part?
I don't know. I I do want to say that they did do some clever twists with it, like the actual name of the girl in the movie is just Ella rather than Cinderella. Cinderella in this movie is a name given to her by her step family.
As it was in the story.
Yeah, because she wakes up next to a fireplace smothered in ash.
Cinders.
Yeah, I actually remember always thinking of cinder blocks when I was a kid, thinking of this. So I'd actually say that story-wise, this is better than the animated one because for one, there's a bit more dimension to the characters.
The Prince and Cinderella, mostly.
Yeah, they do it in this have a bit more chemistry.
I like how they actually have them meet before.
Yeah,
but
I like that too.
But it kind of screws up the ending because he's already met her twice and still can't recognize her.
Yeah, that's
and he's
what I was.
Seen her in, and even then he's seen her in that dress.
Yeah.
Like,
her family didn't seem to recognize her that much either. Although I'd say Lady Tremaine kind of did.
I will admit I like how she sort of influences the prince.
Yeah, kind of.
Because everything he says is ripped right from her. Yeah.
So, yeah, but still, I always thought of this in the with the animated one that they should have the prince come out and identify her, but they still need the
whole glass slipper
the
thing.
whole thing, because yeah, sure, there's one girl in the entire kingdom who wears that size
and who's blonde.
Yeah.
Not one time did I see another blonde blonde woman. Except for probably I'm not counting the fairy godmother in that.
Yeah, the thing that kind of makes it worse in this though is that he can't even they even try the slipper on a black woman.
And no offense.
Well, yeah, of course, no offense, but why don't they just try it on a man?
For as much, that's another thing you brought up, the glass slipper. How when they're dancing, like I've always thought the glass slipper was, really bullpucky. Especially
pucky.
Do you want? I'm trying not to say bullshit.
Okay. I didn't. Okay, I didn't get that.
You can't even get that.
Okay.
But from even in the original story, glass
Yeah, that's
Especially in this film when they're dancing and and the slipper, he picks her up and drops her down. And when I saw
yeah,
that, I went, okay, there should be shards of glass and drops of blood all over the dance floor.
yeah.
But and then she destroys, and then the stepmother destroys the slipper, and I went, okay, that's bull. Like, seriously, it survived all this, and yet she bam, it shatters, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. This I was kind of hoping
You
that
could
they might
you could say it was the magic that kept, if you say it's the magic that kept them together, the slippers, I mean, during the dance, and not, I'm going no, because if it was the magic, they'd be gone.
yeah.
Both of them would be gone.
I was kind of hoping that they might fix some more of the problems that have been addressed by a lot of people from the original story. One being something else I've noticed. If these slippers are made specifically for her, why do they keep falling off?
That's true.
Yeah. And also, why does the slipper stay bippity boppity booed?
Yes,
After,
that's what I just said. That's what I just said.
You
If
did?
they
Oh, yeah,
are,
yeah.
if the magic is supposed to leave at midnight, why
Yeah.
don't those disappear as well?
Yeah, of course. And,
But
and there is definitely more actual human time in this than the
yes.
animated one. As CinemaSins pointed out, if you removed all of the mice
It's
scenes,
pretty-
it would literally be 14 minutes long.
Yeah, well, it's not that there wasn't any mouse scenes, which were enjoyable.
Yeah.
I liked how
I did like the lizard men.
Yeah.
That was...
In fact,
Well,
most of the scenes with the animals, even when they are turned into humans, are really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like
Yeah,
the whole
sure.
romance thing, you could just go and see it just for that.
Yeah.
So what was the part you? I think I've already listed my major. Okay, one final disappointment in this film. I was going into this film, hoping that it would be that Disney was trying to do something like the Avengers, where each film, like at the end of each Marvel movie from the Marvel Studios, would have a brief end credit scene featuring, like, that would hint at the next film, but this one didn't have it.
Well, there isn't... I don't think there would be a next film. Unless you're talking like Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay,
how each film is about a different character, but they're all tied together in some way.
Huh.
Oh,
So
no,
maybe,
wait, they already have that. It's called Once Upon a Time. A very superior... so much superior. Check it out. It's good.
Yeah. And we kind of did just see this 3 months ago with Into the Woods.
Yeah. But I mean a different one.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like how... did you see Dracula Untold?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
don't.
Okay.
I mean, the actor's good, but it's kind of... Yeah. But anyway, I thought Helena Bonham Carter was actually pretty decent.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much just her
She's,
being Helena Bonham Carter.
yeah, but this time it's actually quite toned down.
Slightly, yeah.
From something like Les Miserables.
Yeah, or Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it's very toned down.
Yeah, I'd say she's kind of more Lone Ranger-ish in this, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another film that... You know that was supposed to be a series, apparently?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
but it bombed in the box office pretty badly, but...
My problem was too long, but
yeah,
let's focus on Cinderella. We seem to be getting off track.
Okay, yeah, so, like I said, the character of Cinderella in this is a bit more fleshed out than a
lot more
anime.
human.
Yeah, they actually do show more of her backstory.
They really push her to the limit in this one, where in the animated film we didn't really see her pushed that hard.
Yeah, but we do know that in the animated one, she's been living for like a decade or so in this house. Here, it's maybe a month or so.
Also, I am of the strongest belief that her father did not die of an illness, no matter what is told her. I I honestly believe that the evil that Lady Tremaine had something to do with it, no
Hmm.
matter what is said.
Yeah, that's
And this film actually does give some credit to that, because if you notice how she was sort of spying on them,
yeah, kinda.
like
Yeah, that's
I often
I guess
told,
that
oh wait, oh how did he die? Oh he oh no, he was pushed off a cliff. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not buying that.
yeah.
I'm not buying the illness one.
What do you think of Kate Blanchett as
Oh,
Lady Tremaine?
really good.
Yeah,
She was
definitely. That's she. It was kind of what I expected.
she is
The
like the perfect villain. There is no, even when
yeah,
she says her backstory, there is no sympathy whatsoever. And
yeah,
sometimes that can work. Like if you, some villains work better with no sympathy at all. Some are more seen more as human, with they do have like sympathy. But that's giving sympathy to a villain is what I see as something really really difficult to pull off, because that
yeah,
it could either break or make them,
yeah,
because given sympathy might humanize them too much and might take away their their villainy, sort of speaking.
yeah.
You get what I mean, right?
I do. Yeah,
Whereas giving them a sympathetic, sometimes giving them a sad backstory clues you into their motive. Oh, they're not evil just to be evil. They're doing it for like a specific reason.
yeah. True. I mean, it's like we were always told as kids, bullies are people too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but oh, even when even when she's, I think she would. I think they were trying to get some sympathy for the character, but no, there is no sympathy for Lady Tremaine.
yeah.
Um, I think I think in while the prince and Cinderella are fleshed out, the secondary characters are far more interesting for me and a lot more enjoyable to watch. I especially Derek Jacobi as the king.
Yeah.
Uh, and if you know any of his other works,
I
it's
actually
kind of
don't.
he was the master in Doctor Who,
Ah,
although
okay.
briefly.
All right.
One of the most notorious villains from that show.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Uh, oh, do you remember the speaker?
A speaker.
The
Yeah, um the guy who
proclaim.
proclaimed the
Yeah,
was he on
I thought that was Benedict Cumberbatch.
I kind of thought so first, but I think he's actually one of the redcoat guys in Pirates of the Caribbean.
He might,
Yeah, yeah, I think he
but
was
who knows? You'd have to go
but
back.
I have seen a ship of black sails. That guy. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
Maybe.
think it's him.
Maybe.
I'll have to check that out, but
The captain of the guard. He was. I like at the end he's looking at Lady Tremaine and he goes, "Oh, yep, I smell a rat." He just knows.
yeah.
Um,
The other guy I liked was the what was his name? The
the
I
Duke.
really had to say this. The black guy.
That was the captain.
That's how you the captain, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was. I think he's the most likable of the supporting characters. He.
I hope he
Yeah.
gets at least a nomination. What?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's quite Oscar material. I'm not sure.
Hey,
Much
from
other.
what we
I don't think
got.
anything other than production design in this movie would be
Oh,
Oscar
that
material.
was lovely.
Yeah. I have
Like,
to say, are the slippers kind of look computer generated. Was that something that were they actually
Yeah,
crafted?
that's probably the most real. The slippers are probably the most realistic effect. You really can't tell if they're
Yeah.
real or
If
not.
they are generated, I really
Ow.
don't know if they are. If they aren't, then big props to the
Oh
production
yeah,
designers.
especially, um, yeah,
Yeah.
especially for having them not shatter while they're dancing.
Yeah.
But I highly doubt she was wearing them.
You know, when before Lady Tremaine breaks the one, um, when Cinderella comes in, finds it missing, and then Lady Tremaine is there,
Holding it.
sitting there with it. I kind of thought maybe they were going to maybe instead of uh, maybe instead of the prince going out and trying to see which girl the other one fits,
Which is
I thought maybe Lady Tremaine was gonna come
try it on
and
herself.
say my, the girl is my daughter, and so he might come over there and he's like, no, neither one of them are her. She'd be like, I can
Because
prove it
you
here,
know he's
and then
actually
maybe
met her.
yeah, and then maybe she'd be like, no, 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 wait, I have the slipper, and then and maybe not even try to and maybe they wouldn't even try to see if it fits. She would
Just
just be like,
it's mine.
wait, yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, but they
Yeah,
don't do that. It's just
nah.
yeah,
Because even if they did, no one would buy it.
yeah.
Um,
That's kind of my biggest disappointment with this movie. I thought they were
really?
going to do more. They were gonna do more with stuff like that. But I will say it's definitely better than Maleficent. At least it doesn't try to make Cinderella the villain.
Yeah.
Although that might be interesting.
well, and well, actually, uh, you're probably going to get a lot of comments from this, but have you ever heard of the web series Ruby?
Ruby.
Yeah,
No. Oh, wait,
RWBY.
or have I? It might be that one that I think you might have it was that
Yeah,
one that Matt showed me and I was like, "Hey, I think John showed that to me once." It's
like the
that
one where all the
it's
girls are sort of inspired by fairy tale characters or fictional and historical.
I don't know, is that sort of Sin City looking one?
Mm, I don't think so.
Okay, maybe
It's
you didn't
where
show it to me after all. Maybe it was just
well, one of the villains, her name is Cinder, and she is specifically inspired. When you first see her, you get a close up of her feet, and she's wearing glass slippers.
yeah.
And she's my favorite villain in the show, except for Adam. He is awesome. But back to the movie.
Yeah. Um anything else to address? Well, I guess
The music.
the movie shot really well. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
the mountains all around it really
it's
yeah,
beautiful.
definitely.
Um, the music. I think the music was kind of lacking.
Mm,
Like
I don't know. It was just
that's me. Um,
all right. I don't have that many thoughts on the music. It's the same kind of stuff we've heard in other movies like this. The kind of it's like it's like grand sweeping, you know, and
yeah.
yeah, I could you've definitely heard very similar scores in other movies, but at least they didn't
So,
creepify the "Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes" song like they did it during the credits of Maleficent, and like they're doing with "There Are No Strings on Me."
for Avengers.
Yeah.
But okay, so ranking. What do you think?
All right. So it's so again, it's better than recent retellings of Disney stories we've gotten. But
Definitely.
I was kind of hoping the twist that they do on it would have been a bit more clever. But I'm gonna give it a, B minus, on the cusp of a B minus. So like almost a B. Yeah.
I'm giving this a B plus.
All right.
There are very few flaws, but what flaws they are, I think, are really big ones. That's what keeps it
Yeah.
from getting into the A category.
All right. Well, it is actually getting really positive reviews.
I can see why.
It's sitting at 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, that's good.
So, trailers.
Yeah, trailers. Well, we got mostly animated ones. We got the
Of course,
Minions movie.
this is and
It's a family movie.
yeah, you're gonna have family oriented
Yeah,
trailers.
take them to this instead of Chappie, unlike the family last
Oh
week.
my god.
Yeah, yeah. So there was Home, which kind of looks like
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons.
He's Sheldon in Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
He's oh.
You so. Yeah. I like in the trailer how we find out how he got his name. My friends gave it to me. Hi guys.
Oh. And then
Okay.
he blows up the. I think he blows up the planet. That's what's implied.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Yeah. It kind of looks like DreamWorks doing Lilo and Stitch. DreamWorks seems to be doing a lot of Disney and Pixar's movies.
Yeah, but
like
what's new?
Turbo was like Ratatouille.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little creature wanting to achieve some impossible dream.
Yeah, but
he's really inspired by someone that he sees on the TV.
yeah, but you know what the big difference between that is that in Turbo, everyone knows that it's the snail.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, and it's not.
Whereas in Ratatouille, everyone thinks it's Linguini.
Yeah.
Until,
and then it's the lie revealed story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well.
when in Ratatouille is Remy transformed, like the snail was.
Yeah, that's also true. So anyway, there was a new trailer to Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah,
And,
that one looked good.
Yeah. So apparently this city is run by the smartest people in the world.
Expect Stephen Hawking somewhere in there.
Yeah. And we did see Dr. House there.
Yes,
that
that's
just got
right.
revealed. Hugh Laurie is
Laurie.
in Tomorrowland. Yeah. And let's see, Minions, Home, Hotel Transylvania 2. That did actually get a few.
Was that the one
out of me.
that had Mel Brooks?
Yep.
Yes.
Mel Brooks.
I will see that film.
Was he in the first Hotel Transylvania? Because I didn't see the first Hotel Transylvania.
I don't know. I know Adam Sandler has made some not so good movies, but I know that he can do this. He can make.
Yeah, it actually looks like It actually looks like that kind of annoying voice that he uses is actually kind of working to his advantage here.
Yeah, and as Dracula.
Yeah. I do wish that Adam Sandler would do more dramatic stuff, because he was great in Reign Over Me, but I really think he's awful in comedy. I mean, Blended, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
You didn't like Happy Gilmore? I thought that was like the best of his comedy.
There are very rare instances where they can be laugh out loud funny.
I liked Happy Gilmore, but mainly that's probably because Jaws is in it from the Bond films. Yeah. He's dead. That's sad.
Okay, so was there one other live action movie trailer we got?
Were you expecting a trailer for Beauty and the Beast?
Not really. I mean, there's still at least a year until it comes out. But
Frozen Fever.
The short film.
We
got a Frozen short film with with Cinderella here.
Yeah.
I think the movie is worth going to just for the short film.
Yes. After Elsa gets a cold.
Yeah, and starts sneezing little mini snowmen.
Yeah. The best part of that is the ending.
Yeah. I think the most clever part was when Olaf is rearranging the letters of Happy Birthday Anna, and it turns out to be, how did they figure this out? Rearranged, it can spell dry banana hippie hat. All right, and we are getting a Frozen sequel. That was just announced this week.
Something about Frozen that really bothered me was that they really shouldn't have put based on the Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. They really shouldn't.
We discussed that before because it's not really the Snow Queen at all.
There is nothing.
Yeah. So,
I'm not saying it's a bad film. It's just there's no connection.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we did get our new trailer to Inside Out, the next Pixar movie. And I don't know at all what's going on in that movie except for
I think it's something we've actually seen before. Like the idea that our emotions are just these little guys that run in our heads. That's done before.
Really?
I'm sure. I think.
Maybe. Kind of seems like something that might be done before. I can't think of anything though.
Well, the idea that our body is just, well, I think that was sort of done in like Osmosis Jones, wasn't that?
Don't know, never heard of that.
Oh well, no, what am I kidding? Yeah,
if that's a TV show, I'm
no.
a big TV person.
It was a movie.
All right.
It was a movie like Chris Rock.
Okay.
Is that it?
I think so. So, next week, it is Insurgent, the first highly anticipated film of the year for me. So, like I said, tickets are on sale now. It could easily sell out. I got mine already. So, if there's anyone watching, especially if you've read the book, I would like to get some input from you if you've read the book.
I am not one of those people.
Yeah, neither am I. But
I am going into this blind.
Yeah, I prefer to go into movies blind, even without reading the books, because I like the full experience, not knowing what's going to happen. I have no idea how Mockingjay Part 2 is going to end.
All
right,
I know exactly what's going to happen, and
okay, well,
for those of you who do, you know exactly. Like, it kind of ruins the entire series.
I don't want to know. So, if there's anyone else listening, better turn it off before you let it out. All right. See you guys. Bye. All right.